following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Our American spirit is being tested, but in Tennessee, we're proof that America hasn't lost her way. From frontier to front runner, our state has been a beacon to the nation for 225 years. This is America at its best. We guard God-given freedom with a safe and just society. We innovate to meet the greatest challenges of our day. We value the privilege of America, and we hold great hope for the future. Now more than ever, it's clear that our ordinary is the rest of the country's extraordinary. Our National Guard, our nurses and healthcare workers, first responders, and teachers, and small businesses. Tennessee is the capital of working people USA. The times we're living in are not for the faint of heart. Scripture describes an especially wise people who understood their times and knew what to do. May we be those people. As Tennesseans, we will pray, we will serve, and we will act. America needs Tennessee because we are America at its best.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. I'm Devin O'Day. Hi, Justin.
How are you?
I'm better than you. We're going to have a little heart-to-heart here. Everybody, I just want you to know that just because somebody is a youngster like Justin doesn't mean that that the plague can't attack you. And let's talk a little bit. You went and got tested for COVID. You were not feeling good. You really felt bad and fatigue and things like that. So you went. Did you go to the fairgrounds in Wilson County?
I did, actually, per your request. And by the way, I think I feel like I sound like Darth Vader. No one has to say, hey, no, you don't. Just let me live that out. So anyways, yeah, I did go to the fairgrounds. They swabbed my nose.
It's free. So everybody knows, it's free.
There was no line. They were all so nice. I couldn't thank them enough just because of I kept putting myself in a position of having to do that car after car and the paperwork and all that. Anyways, outside too. I couldn't say enough good things about them. But anyways, got the results back and it was detected. So
yeah. So and that's a positive result. And so what we do is we do a lot of therapeutics to take care of ourselves. I had it. We've had several people in our office that have had it, and and then it doesn't also mean that you can't have it more than once. Prayers out to Margie Singleton. She was just in the ER yesterday. She probably wouldn't love me saying that she's in her 80s. She's in her 80s, y'all, and she's fantastic. She is incredibly spry, and she's out playing gigs, and she is an incredible singer-songwriter, but she has COVID again for a second time. And she said, I want to let everybody know you can get it more than once.
It sucks.
It is. And now what are the symptoms? So just so that when people are watching, a lot of people are saying, well, I've got sinus issues, or I'm just kind of tired or whatever. Some people just sneeze, and that's the new variant. It's because it is getting lesser for some people. The symptoms are getting lesser. So what are your symptoms?
So generally, I just felt off. I don't get sick very often. I feel like it's a cliche, but when I do get sick, it's okay, something's up. Obviously, it's this isn't usually how I feel.
Yeah.
And so my symptoms were fatigue immediately. That was the first thing that hit was
it's unbelievable fatigue. That's what happened with me.
Oh man, it was in one room to the other. Yeah. Fatigue, and then headaches real bad. Those wouldn't really last that long, but they would just pierce through and then be gone. fatigue added again, and then just really tired from fatigue.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
it. You could say that about a million times because that's the thing
right.
that gets all of us. And
And
so
my
I want to
throat's
tell
scratchy.
everybody. Some people it's the sore throat. For me, I have chronic lung disease that I've had since birth, and so I always tell everybody. For me, I take extra care. What you're doing right there, hydrating lots of water, is really important. Vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc are three therapeutics that you can do to build your immune system.
I don't
I
have
add,
time to go mining though.
huh?
I can't go mine for zinc. I'm sick.
No, but you could call Amazon. It can be there this afternoon.
That's true.
See, that's the good thing. And I like the zinc gummies. I will tell you,
Oh, big gummy guy.
yeah,
Big.
I did everything in the gummies, and that's kind of the way I did it because I don't like sometimes the supplements can be really big, but here's the deal. It starts with a Q, quercetin. Quercetin is what protects our heart, and a baby aspirin. Those two things, because remember that this is a clotting illness. It attacks some people if that's your weak thing. Quercetin. And that is something that really helped me. I also used something, thanks to my friend Ray Stevenson from over at Backstage Nashville. Something else that boosts your immune system is mushroom complex, which you can also get at Amazon. It's reishi mushroom and lion's mane and turkey tail and a lot of other weird names for mushrooms, but it increases your immune system.
You know what is not awesome about that though? I don't like mushrooms.
No, you don't have to. You can take
Oh,
it in a capsule, and
right.
there's no
Like, and you're
taste.
like, it's for your health, so who cares if you like it or not?
Yeah. See, and that's the deal is, I always say that mushrooms, some people love them, some people hate them, but this way it's a capsule and nobody even knows it's there. So those are just a few therapeutics that we had. And I'm glad to see that you're home. And right after this show, I want you to rest. Well, you can rest right now because I'm going to give people a start. Oklahoma is coming to TPAC.
Yes,
Oklahoma, the musical.
I love TPAC. I love.
I do too. I do too. And I love how they're bringing some of this is Throwback Thursday. So they're bringing some of the throwback titles that we always love.
Right.
We heard earlier this month that 70% of all music sales was for old music. Well, guess what? People, turns out they like the classics in theater, but especially when they're done a brand new way. Take a look.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Well, I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Oklahoma, reinvented for the 21st century. Coming to TPAC May 3rd through the 8th. Tickets at tpac.org.
I love it. It's coming next month. So get your tickets. tpac.org. Get your tickets to go see Oklahoma.
What does TPAC stand for? Do you know?
Tennessee Performing Arts Center.
Of course it does. It does. I threw you a layup there.
See, you didn't think I knew, but I love it. And I used to have down in the basement of the Tennessee Performing Arts Center was the Tennessee State Museum. That has since moved, but it's such a great museum. So I encourage everybody, if you're from Nashville, if you're not from Nashville, if you come to Nashville, I think that the admission to the Tennessee State Museum is free. And one of the coolest things I ever saw was the suit worn by President Andrew Jackson. And fan of him or not,
right? True.
What got me was the size, because he was known as a fierce warrior. I mean, he led people into battle and he rode horses. Tiny, not only a tiny diminutive man. I've never, I go, my Lordy, very tiny.
I would have never thought.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that. You know, I find out how tall people are. It doesn't really make a difference to me, but when I found out that Bruno Mars was like 5'6", it's just like, it's very small. It's not that I'm a huge fan of Bruno Mars, but it's just interesting to know that that's very short, you know?
Well, and I always say that power does not have anything to do with the size of the person. Power comes from within. Power comes from within. We got a lot of people checking in today. Bruce. Hi, Bruce. And I want to tell you, Bruce sent me a package, and I'm going to open that package here. We're going to get Justin here. We're going to have an unboxing because he sent me some wonderful things that I have not used yet. There's There's some bath bombs and some things because Bruce is my goat brother. And
Is
so
your Go
soaps
Bro, you
and
said? Sorry.
mm,
You got it. Did you say Go Bro?
I said goat brother.
Goat. Right, that's right. Goat Bro. Got it. I'm sorry. I was
Oh,
thinking I got it.
you made it so hip and cool. See, that's what you young folks do. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Sorry
Good
about
morning. Happy Thursday. And Victoria, good. Thank God for therapeutics. Yes. Amen. And hoping that you feel better,
That's so
Justin.
nice of you, Victoria. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Me
And a
too.
lot of people are saying that. A lot of people have had
Yeah, thank you.
had it. And quercetin, Victoria is giving the
Thank you.
thumbs up on that as well. That stuff is, and you can't, I have to put powder in my smoothies. Oh, she uses the mushroom powder.
The smoothies. Smoothie is a really cool thing. Just like if you could go make a smoothie. So that sounds great.
Yeah.
Smoothie sounds great. I might do that.
I love that. And we're getting a nice thumbs up on Oklahoma. Glad it's coming. It's next month, by the way, if you want to get your tickets. And Candy Seaton joining us from Humphreys County out there. And she and I both had COVID at the same time.
No way.
Yeah. We were commiserating. COVID sisters, goat bros. We got the family taken care of. Hey, by the way, tonight, there are 2 nights that Whiskey Jam takes place. Monday nights and Thursday nights. This last week on Monday night, guess who walked on stage at Whiskey Jam? Not Bruno Mars.
I can't think of one single person right now. My mind is so like.
But in the country realm, almost Bruno Mars. Ronnie Dunn. Ronnie Dunn walked up and
no way.
Oh my God. And he just killed
crazy.
it. You can go to my friend Rob Ridgway, tape the whole thing, but everybody had their cameras up because it was a moment. And that's the thing that happens at Whiskey Jam. They are celebrating 11 years. It is a free show. It is at Winners down on Music Row. And so you can go see and take a look. But this is a little clip. I don't own the copyrights to this. So if y'all yell at me, okay, don't yell at me because it was sent to me by the creator of Whiskey Jam, and that is Ward Gunther and his team.
Preface here, we're not trying to steal anything.
Giving credit, pay the copyright owners. But here's a little clip of what Whiskey Jam looks like. It's celebrating 11 years tonight.
It's a lot of miles on a little sleep, but it's worth it all. When y'all stomp your feet, I wouldn't trade the world for the choice I made or the dues I paid. Tools of the trade. Come on.
I tell you, it is so much fun. It is a free show twice a week, Monday and Thursday. And if you want to try some
free show, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I'm going to tell you that there is another little secret weapon that I used when I fought COVID. I'm Irish, as you know.
Right.
I'm Irish. Very, very Irish. So a hot toddy. How do I make my hot toddies? I use hot water, get it as hot as I can, boiling water, and then I use Louisiana honey because it's infused. I have some Louisiana honey infused with Tabasco. It's spicy and sweet.
So good.
Oh, yeah. I put that in there. And then I put in Irish whiskey.
Okay. Jameson? Is that what
I used a different kind. It was a private label blend because it was a gift to me.
I see.
And, the Irish people, we stick together. And so someone brought me a private label. But I will say Jameson is fantastic. But I only do it when I'm sick, really.
Right. No, I was about to say you have some sort of elixir. You have to spread. You have to give the cure.
Yeah, Yeah, well, sip it, and it really, and a lot of people go, "Well, I don't drink," but they hit the NyQuil bottle. I mean, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah,
NyQuil is crazy. It
I
makes
can't do it. Yeah, I don't think
it knocks me out, but about 2 hours in, I wake up wired. Yeah.
yeah, I get like loopy. I'll drink it and then not sure if I'm tired because of the NyQuil or if I'm actually tired, and then I'll stay up or you know what I'm saying. It just makes me weird. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
It
Dayquil
is
freaks me out.
it is crazy. It is crazy. So I want to encourage you if you want to make a hot toddy, that was a great way, and you just kind of one. I limited one, and then I just kind of eased into a nice sleep. Did not wake up. It wasn't bad, and I didn't get drunk or anything like that. It wasn't. It literally was medicinal, and it worked
Right,
very,
right.
very well.
Did it help the throat area? Because that's what I'm now finding out. Excuse me.
And when we come back, I've got another therapeutic that will help you, and your dad will be able to check on this. And we're going to have a poll, and I want you to put in the comments. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and say it now. Your dad made some chicken soup not too long ago in his Instapot.
Correct.
He can do that again. You add extra garlic and you put as much Tabasco in after the fact in your own bowl as you can stand, because the garlic and the heat from the pepper sauce, the hot sauce
Right.
will get all that gunk out.
Oh wait,
So,
seriously?
yeah, I mean it's really, really good, and fresh garlic if you can get it. But here's my poll today: Instapot or air fryer? Which is the must have in your kitchen? I'm just going to say.
If I or sorry, were you gonna go? You got it.
I'm asking you.
Well, so I am maybe a little ignorant, and I'm not sure. I know air fryers. You can put like if you get McDonald's fries and you haven't eaten them in a really long time and you want to eat them again, you put them in an air fryer.
Yeah, this is what my people do. This is what we warm over McDonald's fries. Okay,
Instapot, what's that? I'm not sure what does an Instapot do that's different from that kind of.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have an Instapot, but I followed a friend of mine. He said, no, you want the air fryer. You want the air fryer. So I know you can crisp up McDonald's fries just like they're brand new. You can do it with it. You've done it?
I'm just saying I'm AF air fryer for days.
Okay, we're going to check the poll at the end of this show. And if you're watching on the replay, hashtag and then put which one you want. Instapot, air fryer. Let's see what wins. Hey, we're going to find out the weather. But first, we're going to go to Murfreesboro because this weekend is the home show and the weather's going to be fabulous. I love it when people weigh in. Okay, first of all, Victoria is giving me a heck yes, just the hot toddy. Victoria, Instapot, hands down.
Okay.
You know, and Candy doesn't like.
Instapot's a great name for it. You know, it's just a great name.
What is an Instapot? For those of you like me who really don't know a lot about the new gadgets, Instapot's the same thing as grandma's pressure cooker. Probably why you don't have one, because it's those pressure cooker. You don't know about this, but you would walk in grandma's kitchen and she'd be putting something in a pressure cooker and it had a little knob on the top that would keep it pressurized. It would go like that. And it was going to blow up. I knew it was going to blow up.
Exactly. And like, and everyone ignores it when you're a kid and you're sitting there thinking like, am I the only one that hears this?
I wouldn't go in the house. Honest to goodness, I wouldn't go in the house. Victoria chooses the Instapot. Let's say, okay, Suzanne and Mark weigh in: air fryer or Instapot?
Yeah, we gotta come on, AF. Come on, guys.
Okay. And Candy is with us still on the COVID talk. My son swears by Tabasco. I do too. Not just because I'm from Louisiana either. Right. You know, and Elizabeth, I was terrified to use mine the first time. Now I use it all the time.
Well,
okay, we'll see.
My dad got one for Christmas for my sister and her husband, an air fryer, and he left it in the pantry for like months. And then he brought it out, used it once just to try something, and he's literally never touched the oven again.
Well, he made if you need to follow Chris Kulik's page, just follow
Yes.
him. And I don't know if he could have any more friends on there, but you can certainly follow him. And he cooks the most amazing meals. He's like the cook in the house, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, one time my mom cooked a really, really nice spaghetti, and I looked at her and I was like, "This is really good that you made this." And she goes, "Yeah, don't tell your dad I can cook." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why?" I said, "Why?" She goes, "'Cause then I'll have to start cooking." I was like, "All right."
We'll keep that
Hopefully they're
secret.
watching
We
right now.
won't tell a soul. Hey, today we have got thunderstorms, 100% chance of rain throughout the day with a high of 70 degrees today. And yesterday was beautiful. It was absolutely perfect. And I always say in Tennessee, if you have a good day, watch out because the next day is going to punish you because you had a good day.
Exactly. And there's no like warning. It's just like, "Hey, it's really nice." Now it's not.
The low tomorrow is 25 degrees and the high is 43. Okay, 70, 43. Okay, that's why we have the weirdest weather in the world. I mean, it's just crazy. Hey, but
I just said the spectrum is crazy.
It is crazy. EdgeCon is coming to town in March. EdgeCon is a small business conference based on Christian principles, and I love this. And I got to talk to Dave Kaufman. He created this, and he's got some of the top business speakers, authors, and groups to kind of get together. Sometimes you just need a little help, and I believe in a conference that can really give you the tools to work. And this is coming. Tickets are available now, and guess what? I'm going to give you a code to save you $100. Okay. If you want to go to EdgeCon, go to edgeconusa.com. And then when you go to check out and get your ticket, you put in Devon's Edge. Devon's Edge. I actually think I even have a banner that I have up there. Let's see. Let me see if I've got one that I can show you so you can actually see. Yes, I do. I do.
Thanks.
EdgeCon USA, March 11th through the 12th. Actually, I said that wrong. It's actually the weekend. It's the Friday and the Saturday. And Devon's Edge will get you $100 off your ticket.
Use that code, please.
Yes, we want everybody to use that code because if you have a small business or you want to have a small business,
Right.
having all the tools. And there's one of the speakers, and I don't know his name, but I'll find out. We're going to talk to Dave next week. But he brings principles of horsemanship. Victoria, listen up. He brings principles of horsemanship to running a small business. I cannot wait. I just think it's going to be
right up your alley. Yeah, that's your thing.
It sure is. Well, I'll tell you what else. This is Throwback Thursday, and I have a dear friend of mine. Her name is Ava Page, and she's just one of the best singers I've ever heard. But she also has been singing since she was a little girl, and she was diagnosed with cancer. And she has made her battle very public. She has included all of her friends. But I would say that, and she is in remission now. Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great news. That's amazing.
But we're going to throw back to a year ago, and Chip Eston, who many people don't know, he was on the show Nashville. Charles Eston, who was on the Opry Friday night.
Hey,
he's absolutely fantastic. His band is Six Wire, absolutely fantastic. But every year he does for the Leukemia Foundation. He does this amazing fundraiser, mainly because his daughter had leukemia. And so he always is very much a part of it. But I'm going to throw back to the stage of them raising money and Ava Page singing a song that they wrote together. And you're just going to absolutely love it. If you don't know this, if you don't know about Ava Page, we're throwing it back to a year ago. But trust me, today she is making fantastic music. Listen to her story and her voice.
Once again, I'm very excited to have a special guest here with us to sing a song that I co-wrote with her. Would you please welcome Miss Ava Page? Band, say hi, Ava Page.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Ava, we met, how long ago was it now? Do you know?
Oh my gosh, it'll be a year this December.
It will be a year this December. I was set to introduce you. What was the event?
It was Tears for Children for Vanderbilt Children's Hospital.
That's right. And the night before, I was set to introduce her. Because what was your role there that night, by the way?
At Cheers of Children, I was the ambassador for Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. That is where I'm currently having treatments, so they invited me to come out and help raise funds for them.
Ava, why are you having treatments? What are your treatments for?
On July 1st, 2019, I got diagnosed with leukemia, so I've been beating cancer's butt over at Vanderbilt.
It is absolutely true. She is kicking cancer's butt all up and down the field. And I was set to introduce her in that role and just say a few words. So they told me a few things about her. But sometimes you feel odd introducing somebody that you don't really know at all. I mean, you read the words, but it doesn't strike you. So out of the clear blue, I show up to do a writer's round the night before that, and they're sitting a bar stool or two away was Miss Ava Page, and she blew my mind with her songs, with her guitar playing and her voice. And so when I got to introduce her the next night, it got to be a little more personal and from the heart. I'd already fallen for you, my friend, and since then, since that event, we got together and we wrote this song, and you brought this title, and I was like, ooh, that is a title. That is such a strong title. The title was Even Jesus Cried. And I remember I was a little intimidated because that's one of those ones that you'd had it for a little bit, or no?
I saved it for just the right moment, and I knew you were the right person to write it with.
Well, that's extremely flattering, and it's lovely, and I'm glad you did, and I'm glad I wasn't. It's one of those deals where first I was like, I don't know, I want to do this justice, and I don't want to. And somehow we just started going, and off we went, and I love, love, love hearing you sing it, so I'm glad I got you here tonight to sing it. This is Ava Page. Before we even do this, where can they listen to your music? Talk yourself up a second.
You can find me on all social media under Ava Page Music. That is AVAPAIGE. I have a single out on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. It is called Hope Comes In. You can check it out on, again, anywhere where you get your music. And again, my socials are Ava Page Music.
This is a song that, well, it sort of gives permission to people to feel things. Sometimes we all try to be so strong. This is Even Jesus Cried.
I ain't perfect, I won't lie. Ain't always strong, even though I try. Yeah, sometimes I break down, but that's alright. 'Cause the strongest man who ever lived and died had tears fall from his eyes. Yeah, even Jesus cried. This world ain't perfect, can break your heart, but we all try to show how brave we are. Yes, I'll be fine, yes, I'm okay, but that's just what we say, to cover all the hurt we have inside. But that's our foolish pride. Even Jesus cried. Oh, yeah. Even Jesus cried. There'll be a day, from every eye, while he was here, just like you and I. Even Jesus cried. Ooh. He was perfect, he never lied, but Jesus cried.
Ava Page.
Thank you so much.
Man, that's just fun to play. That's just all it is.
Isn't that a great song?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Such a good song. I love the way she was phrasing it, you know.
Yeah, she's really great, and a shout out. I love that you guys already know Ava. She's played Backstage Nashville. She's played a lot of stages, and I always introduce her, and I said, if you discount her and say that she's just the little girl with cancer, you would really be messing up, because I think she has a talent to be reckoned with. And Steve Bard, wonderful songwriter who's out there. Steve said, great song and beautiful, and it is.
Well, it was
She-
very beautiful.
She's just fantastic. Well, you know what? That's pretty much our show for today. Stay dry. Oh, before I get out of here, I found somebody very, very, very cool that I want to turn you on to. She's on Instagram, and I'm going to try to get her on the show because her ideas are fantastic. Inspire Me Home Decor. Inspire Me Home Decor. It's inspire_me_home_decor. She does a redo of her laundry room, and laundry rooms are always just messy and ugly and stuff.
Just
I mean, you know,
right.
She makes it gorgeous. I mean, I would have tea in her laundry room. I mean, literally invite people over because she's so good. And I'm going to try to get her. She is a fantastic interior designer, and I love what she does. And I wanted to share it on our show. So that's coming up. Hey, if you guys want to be on our show, DevonO'Day@gmail is the easiest way to remember how to get in touch with me. And we have the most affordable rates. If you want to get the word out for your event, you just can't beat our rates and what we do and help getting the word out. And we always give you more. Yeah. And we'll give you more than what you buy. That's for sure.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
And we don't run commercials. We do brand stories. So we like to find out, because I just tell people where I think they'd enjoy going and visiting. So
in their own community, what's happening around town.
Tomorrow, we're going to have an artist on. Her name is Bronte Fall. She's got a video debut that she's going to do on our show, and I cannot wait for you to meet her. Her music is very left of center, and really different.
Nice
yeah,
name. I like that name.
Bronte Fall. And there's a story behind that name, because her given name is Terry.
I like Bronte. I would have gone with Bronte if I ever got the choice between any name and Bronte. I'd take Bronte. So.
Bronte, yeah. You know, Bruno or Bronte.
Bruno or Bronte.
That's our poll tomorrow.
Exactly.
And before we get out of it, the Instapot won today. Absolutely won today. I mean, Victoria, Elizabeth all use their Instapot. Of course, Candy is like me and does her chicken soup on the stove.
Right.
Mark said DoorDash.
Yes.
That's what he
That's choice C, and I choose that as well. Shout out to him. I agree.
I love it. I love it. And Elizabeth said, exactly. Hard-boiled eggs came out perfectly with the shells that fall off when I use the Instapot to make them. No more ugly egg whites for deviled eggs.
Ooh, deviled eggs, man. That sounds so good. See, that's one of the reasons or weird things about this COVID thing for me is I can barely taste, but I want to eat a lot. Isn't that weird?
Well, see, now that it did not affect me that way. It affected, but it affects everybody different. That's the thing about this crazy thing. So anyway, take care of you. And the most important thing is rest. So what did I prescribe for your afternoon?
To not do one thing.
Mm-hmm. I prescribe an electric blanket and a hot toddy.
Yes, and the Q word.
Quercetin.
Yes, quercetin.
Order it from Amazon. It'll be there this afternoon. Hey, you guys, be safe, be kind. Remember, most of all, you are loved. Have a great rest of your day. Stay dry and stay out of the lightning. It's bad this afternoon.
See y'all.
Nothing like the sunrise with your coffee in the morning, or taking a good book off the shelf. Another thing I love the most than being on my own is this together with everybody else. Together, like a silent Sunday summer. Together, on my front porch with my friends. Together with who's ever there, standing next to me. Yeah, together is my favorite place to be.